Well, here we go. Brand new, fresh Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, spells doom for Merrick Garland. He's got to be sweating bullets now. So does Biden, because he's reinforcing they're going to impeach this guy, but they're following the evidence. You got to watch this all the way to the end to see how careful he's going to be. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug. Here in Exile is where all the happy people are.
Do you believe our FBI has been politicized? Do you believe it's been weaponized? Do we have a dual justice system?
Absolutely. We have a two-tiered system of justice, and that erodes the people's faith in our system of justice itself. And this is what I reminded Merrick Garland when he was in front of us, the Attorney General.
Oh, yeah, he brought up his name because Merrick Garland is the true ringleader of the Biden corruption scam. Have to get Merrick Garland. And he's going to do it.
Christopher Wray at the FBI. The greatest threat here is not these individual issues. It's that the people are losing their faith in our system of justice. And Sean, you cannot maintain a constitutional republic, a government of, by, and for the people, if the people doubt that the system is fair. You know, if they believe there's two tiers of justice, then the system doesn't work at all. And so I think Garland's been a great threat. I think he's the worst attorney general in the history of the United States.
He's a great threat and the worst attorney general in the history of the United States. That's because he has undermined our system of government, our faith in the law, our faith in justice. Raise your hand if you think you'd get justice going against this administration in a court of law. H-E-double-L, no. Ain't no way we're getting justice. Mike Johnson's going to try to restore the rule of law.
Joe Biden swore to the American people, both as a candidate and as president. Not one time did he ever speak to his son, his brother, or anybody for that matter about their foreign business dealings. We know that is a flat out lie.
Now we know that Jim Biden cut Joe a $200,000 check for his services. It's a lie. It's a big lie. But under what circumstances will Mike Johnson continue to pursue Joe Biden impeachment?
One of the benefits of that, his son continued to get paid for a job he admits he had no experience in at a time where he was dealing with a drug problem. That sound like to you?
That's a pretty good recitation of the facts. And as John Adams said, facts are stubborn things. They're hard to ignore. I believe the documents are proving all that. As my good brother Jamie Comer often says, the bank records don't lie. So we have the receipts on so much of this now. It's a real problem. That's the reason that we shifted into the impeachment inquiry stage on the president himself. Because if in fact all the evidence leads to where we believe it will, that's very likely impeachable offenses. You know, that's listed as a cause for impeachment in the Constitution, you know, bribery.
What Biden actually did is listed in the Constitution as an impeachable offense, not what Trump did, because Trump didn't actually commit insurrection or treason or anything like that. They had to make all that up. But we have hard evidence of Biden taking money now.
Other high crimes and misdemeanors, bribery is listed there, and it looks and smells a lot like that. And I think the evidence, we're going to follow the truth where it leads. We're going to engage in due process because, again, we're the rule of law party. I know people are getting anxious and they're getting restless and they just want somebody to be impeached, but that's not, we don't do that like the other team.
And here he makes an argument defending the rule of law. By the way, I'm kind of for witch hunts and revenge at this point because it's so far gone, but he's saying, no, we're going to follow the rule of law. We're not just going to go and impeach someone like they do. I'm kind of for it because they do it. But he's saying, no, we're going to stick to the rule of law. I totally respect that, of course, as someone who respects the truth. I just think the fastest way that you stop headhunting is by collecting a head of your own if you want the other side to stop headhunting. Or as we learned in the 80s, it was mutually assured destruction that stopped the Cold War. Not one side playing by the rules and the other side breaking them the whole time. I'll let you guys tell me in the comments below if you trust Mike Johnson's method of follow the arguments where they go, follow the rule of law, and we get Joe Biden. What do you guys say? I'll let Mike Johnson wrap it up here.
We have to base it upon the evidence, and the evidence is coming together. We'll see where it leads.
Are you confident it's going to lead to Biden? Are you confident that we're going to stick to the rule of law and the evidence? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Doug in Exile.